Good afternoon and welcome to Grandview Park for today's matchup between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's and your Hudson Raiders. The WIAA Big Rivers Conference and Hudson High School requires good sportsmanship at education-based interscholastic events. We ask all in attendance to appreciate the efforts of all competitors, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. We all play an important role in providing opportunities for all participants to compete in a healthy and safe environment. Lastly, please be reminded state law prohibits the use of alcohol and tobacco products in an area used by public schools. This afternoon, the Hudson High School baseball team would like to welcome Hudson 11 AAA as our team of the night. We're excited to have you here and wish you the best of luck this season. Now, grab your scorecards. Here are today's starting lineups. First, for Eau Claire Memorial. Starting in center field, leading off, number 19, Ben Strayer. Left fielder, number 2, Aaron Gundlach. Right fielder, number 9, Caden Krushke. Shortstop, number 6, Ian Bauer. Designated hitter, number 10, Mason McCarthy. Third baseman, number 5, Ryan Reisman. First baseman, number 8, Abbott Jepson. Catcher, number 7, Aaron Smith. Second baseman, number 1, Nolan Sweeney. Pitching for the Old Abe's, number 4, Alex Johnson. Head coach, Kyle Kaufman. And now your starting lineup for your Hudson Raiders. Leading off at second base, number 5, Sam Abrahamson. Catching, number 3, Logan Hagman. Shortstop, number 8, Jace Matazinski. Center fielder, number 10, Sam Manchester. First baseman, number 13, Spencer Bullis. Third baseman, number 11, Brady Swanson. In right field, number 9, Bergen Awney. Pitching, number 2, Mark Sousa. And in left field, number 12, Parker Racken. Head coach for the Raiders, Brent Blagan. Now, at this time, would you all please rise and honor America by removing your hats for the singing of the national anthem performed by Hudson High School juniors Gideon and Sam.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Rock and roll. Here we are, folks, up at Grandview Field. Aaron Sundin here. Mr. Jeff Munter.
Hello.
You're also going to have Seth, who just did the announcing. He's got a beautiful voice. He's going to be intertwining here, having a little chat with me. Seth, how are you?
I'm doing well, Aaron. Thanks for having me here today. Thank you, and thanks to Ken for letting me jump on board today.
You know, you're a natural, so you fit right in.
Well, it's, I can put that broadcasting degree to good use. It'll make my parents happy.
That's good. That's good. Oh, it's a chilly one here, though. I tell you what.
Wait. I think I have we got the graphic that shows we got 47 degrees, or for those of you watching in Canada, 8 degrees.
Yeah, and I don't know what our wind chill is, but we definitely have a wind coming in from the northwest. Definitely biting a little bit here. Jeff, you want to just check our... I'm getting a little background noise here. Not sure if Kenny always checks me out and gets me right. So hopefully there's no echo. Well, here we are, folks. Hudson Raider baseball again. Nice to be home. They had a big weekend this past weekend. Traveled to the eastern side of the state. Picked up their first 2 losses of the season. The Raiders, of course, #1 team in the state, and now after these 2 losses, again, those 2 losses, though, came against 2 of the top-rated teams in the state. On Friday night, they lost to Hartford 6-2, and then on Saturday, 2-1 to Kimberly. So a couple of tough games. Actually, I think that game was Hortonville, not Hartford, that they lost to. So, but again, in good shape here. Glad to be home, I'm sure. They've been traveling, having a really tough non-conference schedule. As per plan by Coach Blagan, his team.
Yeah, Friday was against Hortonville. 6-2, and then, Saturday, 2-1 against Kimberly.
Tight game against Kimberly. Again, 2 of the better teams in the state, so Hudson right there with them competing.
Leading off for Eau Claire, center fielder number 19, Ben Strayer. Sorry to interrupt, Aaron.
That's okay. It's your job. I'll have to watch out for that. Eau Claire North down on the season. I think their record is at 5-7. Always a tough matchup, though. Good Big Rivers program here. Strayer, the leading off for the Old Abes, playing center field. Mark Souza pitching for the Raiders. First pitch from Souza. Fastball just misses outside. Mark going semi-sleeveless out there today. 1-0 pitch. That one's outside. 2-0.
Thank you for calling them so that I know what to put on the scoreboard.
Outside again. All 3 pitches from Souza outside. Just outside the line there inside the box.
Don't have the official roster, but Mark Sousa is probably pushing, 6'4", 6'5" on the mound there?
He is certainly all of 6. There's a strike. Sorry, guys.
Count 3-1 now on Strayer.
Mark is probably 6'5", 6'6". He's a tall drink of water. That one's in there, swing and a miss. Took a little bit off that one. Brings the count full.
Good change of speed there to make the count full.
Full count on Strayer. Souza delivers, just misses. Got a little bit of that control back, but Strayer gets the leadoff walk.
Left fielder number 2, Aaron Gundlach.
All right, guys, it's windy up here, so hang on to your belongings.
Tried to sit as far outside of the wind chill as possible. Didn't work too well.
Strayer going. Squares the bunt. That's fall back.
Straight back.
Yeah, that was coming right at you, Seth.
I had my hand up. I was ready.
I was going to say, that's personal.
When we cover softball games, we are right at the fence, and so if anything comes straight back about 6 feet high, it's screaming.
Swanson's going to move up on the grass a little bit as a pickoff move over at first. Runners back in time. I think Eau Claire is trying to play a little small ball here in the beginning.
I'm sure they are. Any way they can manufacture some runs against this Raider team, they're certainly looking for it. That one not playable over the Old Abe bench.
With that wind blowing, anything in the air is going to be an adventure today.
For sure. 0-2 here on Gunlock. Souza out of the stretch. Takes a look. Throw over to first. Strayer back. Yeah, the wind's going to knock down anything in that outfield, too, so keep an eye on that. Curveball right in there.
That was a great
Strike
pitch.
3. Good pitch. You mentioned Souza. The length is just, if you watch him come off the mound, he's
Right fielder, number 9, Caden Krushke.
he can certainly shorten that distance a lot with that wingspan. In there for a strike.
It's been right around that corner all afternoon.
Strayer, the run at first. Throw down to first. Pick move. Oh, close play. Nice throw down there from Hagman.
Yeah, the throw beat him a little bit. It just,
Yeah, just a little short. Had to stretch for it. 1-1. Ground ball over to first base. Bullis can't get there. Runner advances to second. Throw over, just a little off target. Both runners are safe.
shortstop, number 6, Ian Bauer. Yeah, good attempt at first. Bolus was playing in a little bit to protect the runner, hold the runner, so he didn't get a good angle on it, but just under his glove.
Good play. Good try on that one. Ian Bauer, the batter. Bauer, one of the better hitters for this Old Abe lineup. Been playing varsity for a couple years. Ground ball to second, could be 2. Over to Matazinski, and the tag gets down. Oh, just missed it off the tag there. Abrahamson got it there on the exchange. Throw is a little bit up the line. Nice try by that Raider defense. They turned that quick. Matazinski's throw was just a little offline.
Designated hitter, number 10, Mason McCarthy.
So 2 outs here. McCarthy, the batter. First pitch in there for a strike.
That one
Strike
catches
2.
him. Caught the knees there.
I think I'm trying to remember if Strayer was a lefty, but they went lefty, lefty, lefty after that. So runner goes. Going to see if they can try to score here. Souza throws over to second. They're going to chase him back with Abrahamson. Let him go. Now they're going to try to get that runner at third. Just chase them both back.
Yeah.
Little cat and mouse going on there, Seth.
Yeah, Hudson sniffed that one out pretty good. That was good step off by Sousa. He didn't panic in that situation.
No, he didn't.
And that was the key right there.
Wouldn't be surprised to see something again, even a delayed steal. At this point, if you're Sousa, get the batter. You're up 1-2.
It's early.
It's
like
early.
you said earlier, Eau Claire is going to try to scratch off any runs they can.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm breaking the gloves out.
Uh-oh.
It's getting a little chilly up here.
Runner goes. Throw down to second. It's going to be a little high. Runner from third is going to score easily. Not sure if Hagman saw him. He was creeping up the line there from third. That was Strayer. Decided to make that throw. It's a little off target. Bauer advances to second.
It's 2-2. That was a ball. Last pitch was a ball. There's always confusion on a stolen base. If it was it a ball or a strike?
Yeah. Yep, it was high. In the dirt that time, blocked by Hagman. Full count. I would expect the Old Abes to keep putting pressure on the Raider defense if they can get base runners on. McCarthy, the DH. Count is full, 2 outs. Pitch from Souza. That's fouled off. Little noise coming from that old Abe dugout. There's the pitch. That one's inside.
Just missed on that one. Third baseman, number 5, Ryan Reisman. Yeah, Bergen Ani in right field is playing in, and close to the line, there's a big gap there in right center field.
Yeah, I see that. Probably expecting these batters to be a little bit, these right-handed batters to be a little bit behind on Souza.
Yeah. Reisman swung and missed on that one. And he has been pitching out to the right-handed hitters. So if they are late, they're going to go right to right field.
Mm-hmm. That one's popped up. Playable. Abrahamson calling for it. Bullis over. Somebody's calling.
That's Ani catching it in very shallow right field to retire the side.
Nobody could make up their mind on that. For the old Abes, 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 2. Your score after 1/2 inning. Eau Claire Memorial 1. Hudson coming up.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, you know, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's Local Bar and Grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
Leading off for the Raiders, second baseman number 5, Sam Abrahamson.
Kind of liking those shoes Sam's got there.
The baby blues.
Yeah,
Goes great with those gray pants and shirts.
that's right. Nice ensemble.
Abrahamson leading off for the Raiders here in the bottom of the first, swing and a miss. Sam picking up career hit number 100 over the weekend.
Oh, that's
for his
cool.
varsity career.
Awesome. Been playing since he's been a freshman, so nice player.
He was sitting on 99 last Thursday. Didn't collect that 100th hit, but he did on Friday, I believe. Breaking ball just a little bit inside for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty big milestone for sure.
It was funny on the last game on Thursday, as here comes the 1-1. That's in there for a strike, 1 and 2. He was sitting on career hit 99. It was the bottom of the 5th. Hudson was up 9-0. Game-winning run was on third base. We're all excited. He's going to get number 100. And wild pitch. Mark Sousa comes in to score, and game's over.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Outside. Just missed. Catcher tried to frame that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, you see that a lot when there's that milestone. It's like you press a little bit, but that nothing you can do about that, right?
Ground ball is short. Shortstop has it. Takes a couple steps over to first. Abrahamson's out.
It's Bauer out there for the old Aves. Again, nice player.
Catcher, number 3, Logan Hagman. Another milestone we're sitting on. Logan Hagman, we found out 90 career runs, I believe, for his varsity career. So 10 away from 100.
Yeah, and just a junior. So he's got time to get there and then some.
I'd love to see the record book for Hudson. Just somebody has it somewhere.
Somebody does.
First pitch, Logan is up for a ball. Eau Claire leading 1-0 here, bottom of the first. Alex Johnson checks the sign. Here it comes. Breaking ball catches the corner for a strike.
Tough one right there. Not much you can do about it. Even if you open up, you're going to just foul that off.
Next offering, popped up out of play to the right side. That wind blowing, everything's going to go left or right today.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an adventure in the outfield. One ball, 2 strikes to Logan Hagman. Pitcher's ready. Here it comes. The 1-2. And the dirt bounces away from the catcher for ball 2. Looked like another little breaking ball there. Matazinski waits on deck. Here comes a 2-2. Just miss for ball 3.
Little low on that one, I think. Yep, that's what the umpire indicates.
Count is full now. Probably looking fastball on this one, right, Aaron?
Well, we'll see. I mean, you got a dangerous top of this lineup. These pitchers are going to pick their spots. Yeah, you're right.
Ground ball down
Ooh,
the third
that
base
looked good.
line. That's a fair ball. Hagman turn around first. He's going to go for 2. Here comes the throw, and it's going to be cut off. Sliding double for Logan Hagman.
Logan Hagman's got some speed. You don't see those catchers most of the time with that kind of speed. They have a little junk in the trunk most of the time from while they're squatting, Jeff.
Shortstop, number 8, Jace Matazinski.
You didn't hear that?
And this is something you know from personal experience,
Well,
Aaron?
you know, like, what's it, Cal Raleigh? Is that the guy with the Mariners? They call him
Big Dumper.
Big Dumper, right? So there's some truth to that. Hagman doesn't have that, though.
Matazinski up at the plate. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Hagman on second after the double. And now time is called as the pitcher checks the runner. Matazinski calls time. Last home game last week, Matazinski was intentionally walked 3 times.
Wow. Who was that against? Chip?
That was against Chippewa, yeah. Johnson checks the runner at second. Long look at second. Now he delivers. Inside, and Matazinski swings at that one for a strike.
Swinging for the fences there.
Yeah, last game, Matazinski, 3 intentional walks. He came around to score all 3 times.
Sometimes the best laid plans don't work out.
It just kind of shows you the respect the league has for Matazinski, too. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off to the right out of play. Now it's 0-2. Of course, at the same time, you want to see the guy hit, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Matazinski back in there. Johnson pitching from the stretch. Hagman at second. Second baseman creeps over, now gets back to his position. Next offering, swung on and missed.
Foul tip, I think.
Tip.
Yep.
Calling a foul tip on that one.
Looks like Jace maybe got a little dirt in his eye. Still alive. Johnson, the pitcher, going right at him.
Checks the runner again. We'll see if Hagman's going to do anything. Not an 0-2, though, I don't think. Here comes the offer-in. A little breaking ball, low and away for a ball.
Good spot, though. I mean, you saw Jace come out swing aggressively at that first fastball.
Looking at the outfield position, another big gap there in right center field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Really focusing on Hagman at second. Now gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Center fielder, number 10, Sam Manchester. 2 away now for the Raiders. Bottom of the first. Hagman at second. Sam Manchester at the plate. Seeing if they can get that runner in to tie this game. It's 1-0 Memorial. Pitching from the stretch, checks the runner. Long look at second. Manchester calls time.
Hagman's doing a good job of just kind of keeping the attention of the pitcher, making sure that he knows he's there, even kind of getting in his peripheral a little bit, but they're not doing much to cover.
Checking the runner again. Here comes the first offering to Manchester. Swung on, ground ball to first base. First baseman's going to take it himself. 3 unassisted for the 3rd out. Hudson leaves a runner at second. No runs on 1 hit. After 1 full inning here at Grandview Park, it's Eau Claire 1, Hudson 0.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
One of my favorites in town, yep, it's the Willow River and Carbonis located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis just north of town. One of my favorites in
Leading off for Eau Claire, first baseman, number 8, Abbott Jepson.
Having a little fun here talking about Bob Euchre, the old Uke, back in the days when he was a color guy for the Milwaukee Brewers, and then, of course, had lots of other things.
First pitch is grounded to shortstop. Matazinski gobbles it up, throws the first. Easy play to retire Jepson. Catcher, number 7, Aaron Smith.
So, yeah, Major League, obviously. The movies he did there were legendary, and then some of the commercials that he used to do.
Don't forget about Mr. Belvedere.
Well, Mr. Belvedere, yeah. Although some people want to forget about that.
He probably made the show.
Yeah. I don't know how long-lived that show was. I'd have to go back, check that out. Maybe a year or 2.
Long enough to have reruns.
Yeah.
Aaron Smith up to the plate for Eau Claire. 0-1 pitch is popped up. Hagman gives chase to it. He's got room, makes the catch in foul territory. Ooh. Always a tough play for the catcher
Tough
going
play.
back.
Like to see him drop that mask right away, locate the ball. He did a good job getting underneath it.
Second baseman, number 1, Nolan Sweeney.
Quick shout out to our cameraman, Jeff Tierstig, who is on that ball.
Yeah, Jeff, you are a champ out there today. Little chilly, windier for you than it is here for us.
First pitch to Sweeney inside for a ball. 2 quick outs here in the top of the second. Number 9 hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Did I hear you say it was 2 outs?
2 outs.
Okay, very good.
You liking Ken's new graphics?
It's pretty interesting. I like them a lot.
There you go.
Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Sweeney.
By the way, if there's a discrepancy in what they're saying versus what you see on screen, listen to them.
We'll straighten you out, Jeff.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sousa way outside.
Just a bit outside.
Do you think his fans were called the Ukes of Hazard?
Oh, boy, I don't think so.
Yeah, let's be real. Bob Uecker didn't have any fans. Well, during his time playing baseball.
Here comes a 2-2 from Sousa. Fly ball into right. Should be an easy play. They call that a can of corn.
That's right.
Third out there to retire the side, and no runs, no hits, no errors.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
Leading off for Hudson, first baseman, number 13, Spencer Bullis. Spencer Bullis leading off for the Raiders, bottom of the second. Mark Sousa throwing 8 pitches in the top of the second inning.
Very efficient.
First pitch, slow breaking ball, catches the corner, strike 1. Raiders trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the second on a chilly day here in Hudson. Chilly and breezy.
Mm-hmm.
Comes the 0-1 off range, swung on to the shortstop, bouncer to short. He gobbles it up over to first. Bullis is retired for the first out. Now batting third baseman, number 11, Brady Swanson.
One thing about these cold games, it does take a little time to warm up. And these batters up there, certainly when they get their cracks in future innings, they'll have hopefully a little bit more heat in their bodies.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Swanson down, 0-1.
I was watching the head coach for the old Abe's Kaufman walk across the field. Couldn't walk any slower. It's kind of that slow baseball walk. You know, guys get that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like slow motion.
Breaking ball fouled off to the right out of play. 0-2 now on Swanson.
If it were me, it'd be like I had fire ants in my pants, Jeff. I'd be double timing it to get back to the dugout, get out of the wind.
Well, I mean, you're moving around. You get some of the adrenaline
Exactly.
going. That should warm you up.
Alice Johnson working out of the windup. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Swanson down on strikes. Right fielder, number 9, Bergen Ani. Bergen Ani up to the plate now, playing right field today for the Raiders. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Johnson delivers. A little low and outside.
Did I hear this is the birthday boy, too?
I believe it is his 18th birthday today.
Well, happy birthday. Let's get a little rally with 2 outs.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. A little outside for ball 2.
Isn't the happy birthday song still copyrighted?
Got me.
I don't know.
You want me to sing it and see if Google traps us?
Please don't.
Swung on a miss for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strikes.
How about the Applebee's one? Happy, happy birthday from Applebee's to you. I don't know if that one's copyrighted or not.
Well, I mean, I don't know why they would copyright it.
Me
Who's gonna
either.
Steal it.
Me either.
It's a very targeted audience.
Fouled off out of play to the right.
When my daughter was young, she had to go to Applebee's all the time, so they'd sing that to her.
I used to work at
Applebee's to you.
I used to work at Buca de Beppo. That one was interesting.
Ooh, do tell.
It was more of a chant than it was an actual song.
Another foul out of play.
Hey, Jeff, it's your birthday. Hey, Jeff. Like that?
No.
Oh.
Like it was. I don't even. Was it like meatballs, pasta? We made them fresh for you.
Keep going.
I don't remember anything else. I remember how it
have a
starts.
breadstick and a salad too. Sorry, Seth.
Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Another breaking ball.
Seth's over here dialing right in and didn't realize what he signed up for.
I'm not sure what's going on right now, but I know I'm really hungry now.
Oh man.
Full count on Bergen Ani. 2 away here, bottom of the second. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled off to the right again. Out of play.
Getting his money's worth.
Getting some swings in there, getting some pitches in there. It just seems like both teams are a little behind on their swings. A lot of fouls to the right today.
Yeah, you're right. Good observation on that.
Count remains full. Johnson gets his sign and fires. High for ball 4.
Nice at bat.
2-out walk for Bergen Ani. Pitcher number 2, Mark Sousa.
I was just thinking, you turn that off every time, that hot mic, don't you?
I turned that one off,
Yeah,
yes.
I feel like, you ever forget? You ever?
I haven't, no.
By the way, I found the lyrics online.
First pitch is outside to Sousa
This
for
for
ball
Buca?
1.
Yeah, by the way, you weren't too far off. Meatballs, pasta, we made them fresh for you. Homemade marinara, lots of garlic too. It's your day at Buca. So we're here to say, have a happy birthday the Buca de Beppo way. Hey.
Okay. Now you got to sing it next inning.
Next pitch is high. High to Mark Sousa. It's only the second inning, guys. What's going on?
It's cold. You know, we're starting to get a little bit antsy over here, Seth.
Well, Hudson's trying to get something going here with 2 outs. 2-0 is the count. That's Bergen Ani at first. Decent lead. Here's a pickoff attempt over first. Ani slides in head first safely.
Just one hit for both these teams, so certainly starting off a little bit cold. No pun intended there, guys.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I forgot Ken has a soundboard.
Swing and
Ooh,
a
big
miss by
swing.
Sousa. A little bit different than some of the games we've seen here at home. A lot of these games, they start off 3-4 runs in the first inning.
Yeah.
They start out hot, but
That Menominee game we covered a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to think, did they
Was that-
scored at least 6.
there was a game. Was it Menominee? Was that the doubleheader?
Yes.
And did they score 10 in the
10,
first inning?
10, yeah.
Another breaking ball to Sousa, catches that outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it just kind of kept going around and around. And of course, then it's like, oh, when are we going to get to the run roll? You know, when you
Just
put up
waiting,
that many
waiting
runs.
for that 5th inning.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch from Johnson to Sousa. Here it comes. Runners going. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Raiders go down. No runs, no hits. They leave a runner after 2. Score remains 1-0 Eau Claire.
Door Drill and Scow has been fighting for the rights of the injured since 1883. Our lawyers are local. We live and work here, and we believe in giving back to the communities we serve. From the courtroom to the community, Door Drill and Scow is proud to serve northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years.
Thermostat wars at your house. Who wins?
I do. Nobody touches it.
All right, I'm going to ask a personal question. This isn't off our question sheet. What do you like to have the temp at when you're home in the winter, and what do you like to have it at when you're at home in the summer?
Same, 72 degrees.
72. All right, I like that. I'm in a similar category. 71 sometimes on both, I think. So we're a degree off.
Every now and
72,
then
I like that.
it get pushed to 73, maybe in the wintertime if the people have a chill. But other than that, 72.
Number 18, Ben Strayer. Ben Strayer, the top of the order for Eau Claire, leading off the top of the third. Memorial up 1-0. Strayer walked in the first, eventually came around to score the lone run of this game so far. Sousa back on the mound, trying to recreate what he did in the second inning there, just 8 pitches. First offering is swung on a miss for strike 1. Looking into Hagman for the sign. Here comes the 0-1 offering.
Got it.
He got that one. That was a strike. Looks like that one is at the letters. 0-2 is the count. Pitch fouled off to the right line drive.
Hot shot down there.
Again, just a little behind on everything.
Understandable with Sousa. I mean, he's throwing that thing 90, low 90s on that fastball. I can understand why these old day batters are a little bit behind.
Here comes the 0-2 outside for ball 1. Sousa ready for the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Took a little something off of that.
Mark's in a little bit of a groove now. You can tell his mechanics are moving a little faster.
Left fielder number 2, Aaron Gundlach.
Trying to control the pace.
Well, like you were saying earlier, the first couple times through, now he's starting to warm up a little bit.
Yep. Nice pitch. Beauty.
Strike to Aaron Gundlach, left fielder. He struck out looking in his first at bat. Here comes the next offering outside. for ball one. Gunlock the lefty against Sousa the lefty. Sousa working quickly. Here's the next pitch. Line drive back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Manchester grabs it, fires it back in. Gunlocks the board with a 1-out single. Right fielder number 9, Caden Krushke. 1 away, 1 out. Caden Krushke, the right fielder. Sousa now pitching out of the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Little outside for ball one. Swanson in, even with the bag at third. Double play depth up the middle. Here comes the next pitch. Showing bunt, pulls it back.
Looks like they're going to try to move that runner over.
Trying
Again.
to see if, not sure if did he offer at that one or
I
if
think he pulled back. So.
Okay, so we got 2 balls and no strikes. Swanson now on the grass. Not showing bunt, takes a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bullis holding the runner on in first. That's Aaron Gunlock. 1-0 here in the top of the third. Sousa deals. Swung on, chopper foul, that time to third base side.
Right under the coach's hand that time.
Got to get.
It's like let somebody out of the dugout get it. Let Amory go grab that ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Gunlock takes the lead at first. Here comes the next pitch. Popped up right side. That one is out of play. Count remains 2-2. Krushke steps out, checking the signs from the third base coach. He steps back in. He's ready. Sousa. He's ready. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Watch the runner at first with the full count. Sousa checks, runner holds, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nice pitch there from Sousa.
Very good pitch. Took a little bit off that, right on the corner.
Shortstop number 6, Ian Bauer. That was a big second out right there. That brings up Ian Bauer. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. First pitch to Bauer in, knocks him off the plate a little bit for ball 1. Sun starts to peek out a little bit here. Next off-rain takes something off of that one, and he slices it towards the Hudson dugout.
Did you see the bend on that? Right at the end, that thing broke.
I don't even know how he got a piece of that
I
one.
don't either.
Is that ball 2 or strike 1?
That was strike 1. We got a count of 1-1. 2 away, top of the third. Here comes the next pitch.
Nice.
Good pitch, just a little too high, though, for ball 1, or ball 2, rather. But I tell you what, when that sun comes out, it warms things up.
I'm telling you, I felt it.
2-1 pitch, line drive, Matazinski off his glove, deflects into center field. That was a hot shot towards shortstop. Not sure if he would have been able to do much with that one.
No, that was definitely a tough ball. Jace dropped on it, but took kind of almost a spin or turn towards center field and went off his glove.
Designated hitter, number 10, Mason McCarthy. We're going to give him a hit on that one.
That's a hit.
2 aboard now for the old Abes with the designated hitter, Mason McCarthy, up to the plate. Sousa on the mound, checks the runners. First pitch to McCarthy. Grounder.
Nice glove.
Grabbed by Sousa, runs over to first, underhand to Bullis to retire the side.
That's that 6'5" wingspan we talked about, Seth.
And a little bit of luck, too.
A little bit. Good reactions.
No runs on 2 hits. Old Abes leave 2. It's 1-0 Eau Claire as we head to the bottom of the third.
Helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre and post game fun. Jonesy's features and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow. Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
Leading off for Hudson, left fielder number 12, Parker Recken.
What a great last name, Recken. Parker's ready to do a little wrecking tonight.
First at bat for Parker here in the bottom of the third. Hudson still trails 1-0. First pitch outside for ball one.
Need this offense to start putting a little pressure on the old Abe's here. Get the ball in play.
Yeah, not a lot of action from Hudson. Just one hit back in the first inning, a Logan Hagman double. Here comes the next pitch, breaking ball. That one catches the inside corner for strike one. Alex Johnson still on the mound for Eau Claire. Next pitch, a little low, ball two. Johnson has the sign. Here comes the pitch. Up and in, ball three.
Just one walk for Johnson. That was in the last inning. See if the Raiders can be a little patient up there, get something good to hit.
Recken batting in that 9 spot, so Hudson with the top of the order looming.
There we go. Get
little
over
liner
there.
caught by the second baseman Sweeney. Takes a little hop to get that one out of the air. It was a nice hit, just not high enough. Second baseman, number 5, Sam Abrahamson. Sam Abrahamson up now. Second time around for the Raider lineup. Sam grounded out to short in his first at bat. Comes the first pitch, and there for a strike. Johnson ready for the next pitch to Sam. Here it is. Breaks down low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. See Sam playing second base today. We see him pitch. I think he's the Thursday pitcher for Hudson.
Okay. Flip-flopped a little bit maybe.
Mm-hmm. Next pitch swung on and missed. Big wave at that one for strike 2.
Well, when you're stacking tournament or non-conference games on the weekends, I'm sure Coach Blagan's got some plans and movement on the pitching rotations.
Time is called at the plate. Abrahamson steps back, regroups. We're in the bottom of the third here, 1 away. Eau Claire Memorial, the old Abes, 1-0 lead against the Hudson Raiders. Everybody is set now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Johnson. Another breaking ball low. We're seeing a pretty good mix here with breaking ball, fastball.
Well, and there's a big difference between Souza and Johnson as far as the timing of what they're doing. Johnson's just taking his time. He's picking what he wants to do.
Here comes a 2-2. A little high for ball 3. And peel down to first there on the check swing, but First base umpire says he did not go. That makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fly ball into
Well hit.
right.
That's going to be trouble, I think.
Right fielder, it's over his
Extra
head.
bases.
That's going to be a double for sure.
Look at Sam go.
He's going to head for third. Here comes the throw, and it's going to be off the
Nice.
mark. That is a triple for Sam Abrahamson.
A little wiggle at the end there. That was no doubt. He was going to round second and try to get to third.
Catcher, number 3, Logan Hagman. Yeah, as soon as we saw the right fielder's back to us, we knew that was trouble, and Sam knew he was going for 3.
Not to make any Packers fans in the audience angry, but I was half expecting a horn to go off,
A horn?
like they do at U.S. Bank.
Oh, okay.
Hagman up to the plate. He doubled in his first at bat, was stranded at second. First pitch is high and in for ball 1.
Yeah, think about it. I mean, that was opposite field for Sam, too. He got a lot of that ball.
That ball carried more than I
did.
thought it was.
Yeah, I think it will one-hop the fence out there.
I think it carried more than the right fielder thought, too.
Yeah.
Here comes the 1-0 to Hagman.
Ooh.
Looked outside. Umpire said it caught the corner. 1-1 now. Abrahamson looms over at third, trying to tie this game up. Johnson pitching out of the windup. Here comes the 1-1. Slow breaking ball for strike 2. Not only is he mixing those pitches, but that's a slow breaking ball he has, too.
It is, yeah. But he's pounding the mitt with it. I mean, he's right around the strike zone with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Tries that breaking ball again. Not much break on it, though, for ball 2. Just looking for maybe a nice, easy fly ball to get that runner in. Here comes the 2-2. Foul tip straight back. Just missed that one.
That, I think, directly hit our camera.
Uh-oh. Did it move?
Oh, yeah, it moved.
Okay. That happened the other game, too.
It's just going to be off kilter for the rest of the game. That's fine.
Count even at 2, 1 away, bottom of the third. Abrahamson at third after the triple. Here comes the next pitch to Hagman. High for ball 3.
Good job by these Raider batters being patient up there, staying alive.
Looks like Johnson at about 52 pitches now for Eau Claire. Here comes the payoff pitch to Hagman. Swung on down the line. Foul ball. That's about the same spot as double was
It
in
was
the first
just,
first inning.
He did a good job of getting around on that. Tell you what, Jeff, your comment about just being a camera, you better be careful saying that around Ken. They're like babies to him.
Oh, no, I didn't say it was just a camera. I'm just like, it doesn't look broken.
Payoff pitch swung on and missed. It's in the dirt. Hagman trots down to first, to throw to first to make the strikeout official. 2 away.
He starts squirming around whenever anything gets close to those little cameras.
Shortstop,
Trust
number
me.
8, Jace Matazinski.
Trust me, I'm the same way.
Are ya?
2 away now. Matazinski up to the plate. Abrahamson at third. Matazinski, a strikeout victim in the first. First pitch from Alex Johnson. Fastball in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1 offering. Another breaking ball outside. Maybe a little low, too, for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Popped up out of play to the right. 2 strikes now, Matazinski. Big run over there at third base. Hudson really wants to get that runner in. This appears this could be a low-scoring game today.
It's looking that way.
Here's the 1-2. Just missed outside. That one didn't miss by much.
Yeah, a little high and outside.
Now catcher
Tough
had
one
me,
to hold on.
Catcher had me sold. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 away. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Breaking ball, chopper to short. Shortstop has it over to first. Nice stretch over there by the first baseman to get Matazinski. Hudson leaves that runner at third. No runs, 1 hit. After 3, it's 1-0 Eau Claire.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
One of my favorites in town, yep, it's the Willow River and Carboni's located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carboni's just north of town.
Leading off for Eau Claire, third baseman, number 5, Ryan Reisman.
Yeah, so for football this fall, we got a telestrator. It's going to be fantastic.
That could be dangerous.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Can't wait. Got a seal here and a seal here.
Sousa back on the mound, top of the 4th. First pitch is popped up. Bullis in foul territory. He's calling for it, and he's got it. 1 pitch, 1 out. First baseman, number 8, Abbott Jepson. 1 away, top of the 4th. Jepson up to the plate. Sousa sitting at 51 pitches here through the first 3 innings. Here comes the next pitch. That one catches the corner.
Mark's looked pretty good here. Couple of innings. Again, I like the fact he's moving quickly.
Next pitch is outside for ball 1. Yeah, after he got things going after the first, he's been pretty effective. 1-1 offering. Yeah, just missed for ball 2. 3 strikeouts for Mark. Just couple walks.
Right field and center field in pretty shallow.
Comes a 2-1.
Nice.
Nice pitch right there on the corner for strike 2. 2-2 is the count. On the first baseman, Abbott Jepson. Sousa delivers outside for ball 3. Full count now. Yeah, Bullis way in on right field there. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive. That's going to fall into right center field for a base hit. Jepson aboard. Manchester gets that one back in. There's 1 on with 1 away for Eau Claire. Catcher number 7, Aaron Smith. So 4th hit of the day for Eau Claire.
Kind of a late show there. Infielders crashed a little late that time.
Now we got Swanson in on the grass. Bolus holding the runner at first. Squares around again. Pops it up. Hagman under it. Makes the catch. 2 away now for Eau Claire.
Bunting's kind of a lost art, Seth.
Second baseman, number 1, Nolan Sweeney. It is. You don't see that a whole lot. And, at the high school level, you'd think that'd be something that you want to execute a lot, especially when you're kind of thinking this is going to be a low-scoring game.
Yeah, it's a strategy. Not at the youth levels, kids have a hard time understanding why you use it, but it's important. I mean,
little looper into right field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Throw to first. Not in time. Bolus tried to sneak that one in there as the runner, the batter Sweeney was kind of jogging there. Center fielder, number 19, Ben Strayer. So even with Bolus playing way in right field, that one still looped in for a base hit. Now let's go back to that bunt, though. You get that runner to second on that little looper like that. I don't know if the run's going to score, but now you got runners on the corners instead of first and second.
Exactly, yeah. This is all happening at the bottom of their lineup now. Back to the leadoff.
Strayer takes a pitch outside for ball 1. We got Jepson at second, Sweeney at first. Abrahamson made a move over towards second like they were going to maybe try to pick him off. Playing close to the bag. Checks the runner. Now he gets back to position. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on a miss. Strike 1. Bolus not holding the runner at first. Swanson even with the bag at third. Still a gap in right center. It's been there all afternoon. Here comes the next pitch. Just outside, ball 2. Sousa gets the sign from Hagman. Looks to second. Nothing going there. Next pitch, swing. Fouled off to the right.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, swing.
Checked
Defensive swing.
Yeah. Checked his swing and went off the bat over the Eau Claire dugout. Now we got 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away. Sousa trying to get out of this inning unscathed. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Eau Claire leaves a pair. 2 hits for them. Nothing doing, though. After 3.5, the score is still 1 for Eau Claire, 0 for Hudson.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com. When you're buying insurance,
Hi, I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
Leading off for Hudson, center fielder number 10, Sam Manchester. Sam Manchester leading off for the Raiders, the bottom of the 4th. Alex Johnson back on the hill for the old Abes. Sam 0 for 1 today. Here comes the first pitch. Inside for a ball.
I'm not sure if Jeff is getting any of the fans there up on the hill, but everybody's got blankets and heavy jackets, hoods on.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Manchester, fouled off out of play to the left. 1 ball and 1 strike. I don't know, Aaron. I feel like the temperature just dropped about 5-6 degrees.
It's very cold.
That's what we got right now, so about the same.
Or the wind shifted. I don't know. I'm not sure what
Something happened.
Well, the clouds came in and didn't leave.
Welcome to Wisconsin in May, fellas.
1-1 offering is outside for ball 2. If someone could just turn on the sun, I would greatly appreciate that.
Oh, look at that. He is getting a little of the crowd. Thank you, Mr. Jeff.
2 balls, 1 strike to Sam Manchester. Pitch is popped up out of play, just off to our left. Strike 2. 2 balls,
Maybe
2 strikes.
between innings, I'll go down and start helping flip burgers and wieners down there. Warm up a little bit by the grill.
Just hold your hands over the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Johnson gets the sign. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Grounder up the first base line. That stays fair. First baseman fields it while he's standing on the base. Manchester is retired for the 2nd time today. First baseman number 13, Spencer Bullis. Bullis steps up now with 1 away. Just 2 hits today for Hudson. First pitch breaks in there for strike 1. Johnson really working with that curvy stuff today.
He is, and he looks confident out there. You know, again, not a lot of pressure yet from this Raider offense.
Here comes the 0-1. Outside, ball 1. See a little break in the clouds. Hopefully that sun comes out for a little bit here.
We could use it.
Next offering, outside for ball 2. 2-1 on Bullis. Brady Swanson on deck. Yeah, just 2 hits for the Raiders, only 3 base runners today. 2-1 pitch.
There's
Swung
one.
on, line drive through the hole up the middle there into center field. Bullis is aboard with the Raiders' 3rd hit of the day. Number 11, third baseman, Brady Swanson. Now just to the right of second base. Didn't really have a chance. That's Ian Bauer at short. Not really a chance at that one. So
No, it was well hit.
So Brady Swanson is up, a strikeout victim in the 2nd. Spencer Bullis at first. 1 away. Pigoff over at first. Bullis dives back in safely. Bullis being held on at first. Here comes the pitch outside for ball 1. 1-0 to Swanson. You think Coach Blagan's going to try to get aggressive here with 1 away, down by 1?
Not sure if, if anything, maybe trying to sacrifice a runner over, but there's already 1 out. There you go.
Line
That'll
drive,
drop.
fly ball into left field. That drops in for a base hit. Hudson now with 2 aboard. Right fielder, number 9, Bergen Awney.
You know, I was going to say now we're cooking with gas, but it feels more like we're freezing with liquid nitrogen.
Good analogy, Jeff.
It's a nice hit by Swanson there. Just dropped in front of the left fielder. Hudson now trying to get something going here. Bullis at second, Swanson at first. Bergen Awney walked in his first at bat. First pitch to him, jammed him, popped it up, right field. The right fielder has it. He's going to tag up. Here comes the throw to third. It's cut off. Little sacrifice fly right there for Bergen Awney. Bullis goes into third. Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Mark Sousa. Hudson with another runner at third. 2 away. That's Bullis at third. Swanson stays at first. Mark Sousa up to the plate. Big open stands. Johnson gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Low. Ball 1.
I think you want Johnson to have to work a little bit here. Get a good one, swing at it, but don't get too aggressive. Couple base hits in a row. Last batter swung at the first pitch. Let's see if Mark can be patient, get a good one here.
Here comes the 1-0 offering, swung on and
pitch.
fouled. One ball, one strike. Bottom of 4 here in Hudson. 1-0 is the score. Eau Claire leading. 2 away. Bullis at third. He represents the tying run for Hudson. Here comes the 1-1 from Johnson.
Ooh, that's
breaking
a
ball.
dandy right there.
That was a nice pitch right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Whoops. I was a little optimistic there.
The 1-2 offering from Johnson. Here it comes. Low and in. Ball 2.
The other thing Johnson's done a good job of is I don't remember any pass balls yet. That's between he and the catcher, but
he's been in and around the plate the whole game.
yeah.
Catcher's calling a good game. Deuce is wild right now. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Swung on and fouled. Chopped off the plate, and then his backswing knocked that ball over towards Hudson's dugout. Sousa's got a little pop in his bat. We saw him hit a home run a few weeks ago here. Here's the 2-2 from Johnson.
Good eye.
Ooh, good eye by Sousa. That makes the count full. Just below the knees, maybe a little inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bullis at third. Swanson at first. He'll be off on the pitch with 2 outs. Right fielder for Eau Claire playing back a little bit compared to where he has been playing. Johnson ready. Here comes the payoff pitch. DeMarc Sousa, runner goes. Fouled off to the left, out of play.
Good at bat by Mark here. Let's see if he can get one to the grass out in the outfield and maybe score 2.
This is the at-bat you said he needed. Make Johnson work a little bit here.
Yep.
78 pitches here through the first 3 2/3 innings. Everybody resets. Swanson back to first. He'll be running here. Bullis at third. Here comes the payoff. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Hudson leaves another 2 runners on. One of them at third base here again. 2 more hits, though, but nothing showing for it. After 4, Eau Claire 1, Hudson nothing.
Door Drill and Scow has been fighting for the rights of the injured since 1883. Our lawyers are local. We live and work here, and we believe in giving back to the communities we serve. From the courtroom to the community, Door Drill and Scow is proud to serve northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years.
Thermostat wars at your house. Who wins?
I do. Nobody touches it.
All right, I'm going to ask a personal question. This isn't off our question sheet. What do you like to have the temp at when you're home in the winter, and what do you like to have it at when you're at home in the summer?
Same, 72 degrees.
72. All right, I like that. I'm in a similar category. 71 sometimes on both, I think. So we're a degree off.
Every now and
72,
then
I like that.
it get pushed to 73, maybe in the wintertime if the people have a chill. But other than that, 72.
Leading off the top of the fifth, left fielder, number 2, Aaron Gundlach. Top of 5 here at Grandview Park. Eau Claire Memorial, the Old Abes leading Hudson 1-0. Aaron Gundlach is leading off. 1 for 2 today with a single. Sousa on the mound. First pitch is a little outside, ball 1. Here comes a 1-0. Little liner into left field. That's going to fall in for a hit. Reckon collects it, throws it back in. Gundlach is aboard with a leadoff single. Right fielder, number 9, Caden Krushke.
Ooh, there's the sun, guys.
Oh, man, that's bright.
Do not complain.
I'm not
Jeff.
complaining. I'm not complaining. Just making an observation.
Gundlach with a couple of hits here against Sousa.
Krushke showing bunt, pulls it back. Called a strike, though.
This would be a good time for them to maybe think a little small ball. They got Bauer coming up next, probably their best hitter.
Showing bunt again, pulls it back. This pitch is low. Gundlach aboard at first, nobody out. Being held on by Bullis. Showing bunt again, inside. Ball 2. You know, we talked about batter not being able to lay out a bunt, but sometimes, too, as a pitcher, it's just as hard. They're showing the bunt. They're giving up their at-bat, and all you got to do is just hit the bat. Ooh, another excuse me
there
swing
it is.
there.
Yeah, that kind of saved Sousa on that. That would have went to 3-1. Not sure why they decided to not square up that time. That was interesting.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Krushke on the day 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Not
There you
showing
go.
bunts. Swung on a miss. First strike, 3.
That's a big out right there because, like I mentioned, Bauer coming up here.
Shortstop,
2 for 2.
number 6, Ian Bauer.
Check that. Fielder's choice and a single is last at bat.
That is a big out, though. Now you try to get that double play, get out of that inning. First pitch to Bauer. That's in there for a strike.
Outfield also in a little shallow for Bauer.
Gundlach at first. Here comes the next pitch. Reaching for that one. Fouls it off to the left, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Sousa ahead in the count now. He's getting a good spot here now. He can maybe just throw one in the dirt. That one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sousa sets, checks the runner. Here comes the next pitch. Fouled off to the left, out of play again.
Looked like that one might have been off the end of the bat a little bit. Had a little funky spin to it. This would be a big out here.
Sousa takes a breath. Next pitch.
Oh, there you go.
On the corner, called strike 3.
Great spot.
Designated hitter number 10, Mason McCarthy. Now leadoff single, and Sousa's bared down. Back-to-back strikeouts. 6 on the day, if I'm counting right, for Sousa. First pitch to McCarthy, line to right field, the foul territory, but Bolas can't get to that one.
Lots of green over there, but that was well struck.
Strike 1 to McCarthy. Gunlock retreats back to first. Everyone resets. Sousa now back on the rubber. Logan Hagman behind the plate gives him the sign. Checks the runner once, twice. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1-1.
Mark ready to go here. He wants to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 1-1. Outside, ball 2. He steps off there. He's going to regroup here. Take a breath. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the next offering to McCarthy.
Nice pitch.
That one is in there for strike 2. That one have a little break to it?
A little break, yeah.
Deuce is wild again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Here comes the next pitch. There goes the runner. Pitches outside. Throw it down to second. Goes into center field. Manchester there backing up the play as Gunlock slides in with the stolen base. Count is now full on Mason McCarthy. Runner there sitting there at scoring position. Sousa ready. Looks at second. Now looks at Hagman. Here comes the payoff.
Ooh,
Swung
just
on.
got a piece of
tipped
it.
Just off the end of the bat.
They keep hitting my camera.
Maybe you shouldn't have put it there.
Well, how else are we going to show the people what's happening behind home plate?
Is it on the ground?
No, it's sitting on the fence.
Oh.
Sousa's ready. Here comes a 3-2 again. Tipped again.
Ooh, almost got it again. Just got it out for you, Jeff.
Maybe you should go buy a lottery ticket.
Oh. Maybe I should buy a helmet, you mean?
Good battle here between Sousa and McCarthy. Glove on hip, comes to the set. Here comes the payoff once again. Curveball in there, called strike 3. Sousa gives up the leadoff hit, but then strikes out the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th. Eau Claire 1, Hudson nothing.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, you know, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre and post game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps: the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for Hudson, left fielder number 12, Parker Recken.
Oh, that sun feels so
All right,
good.
little sunshine here, guys. Let's see if Parker Recken can get this Raider offense going.
Alex Johnson, 79 pitches so far for the old Abes, back on the mound. Here comes the first offering to Recken. Curveball.
Caught the corner.
Caught the corner for strike one.
Hudson looking for some life here.
Here comes the 0-1. Outside. Ball one. Recken, the 9-hitter, lined out in his first at bat. Lined out to second. Top of the order on deck. Johnson gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. In there, strike two. Do have some action down in the bullpen for Eau Claire. I'm not even going to try to guess what the number is.
No, you can't probably see that far, and he's probably pitching your direction. So
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on a miss, strike three. Second baseman, number 5, Sam Abrahamson. Top of the order now for the Raiders. Sam tripled in his last at bat, just was not able to get it and score. Only need one though here. Curveball misses for ball one.
Apologies for coughing, by the way.
you're right over there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Next pitch is grounded. Shortstop backhands it, and it gets by him into left field. Sam is aboard. Catcher, number 3, Logan Hagman.
This is that part of the Raider lineup that can do some damage, and Abrahamson getting on here certainly gives Coach Blagan some options. Maybe a little hit and run action. You don't want to give up the bats here to necessarily do a sacrifice, but
You got some speed aboard now, though, too.
absolutely.
Abrahamson aboard first. Going to give him an error on that one.
Yep.
First pitch to Hagman is in there for a strike.
Little thing, but you got a left-handed catcher, too, with a right-handed batter. You got speed on the base paths. Keep an eye on that.
Johnson checks the runner. Being held on. Here comes the 0-1 to Logan. Up high for ball one.
It's a risk reward, and I'm sure Coach Blagan's thinking about it that, boy, I got my big hitters coming up here. Do I really want to take a chance on getting thrown out on a stolen base? But Sam certainly has the speed.
You want to take that risk, though, too, and just try to get something going, too. The
Kind of
hitters-
got to get a little fire going.
Mm-hmm. Throw it to first, not in time. Logan does have a double in the first, but Jace is 0 for 2 today. Sam Manchester 0 for 2. Bullis does have a hit, but he also grounded out as well. So just not much going here for the Raiders today. One and one to Logan Hagman. There goes Sam. Here comes the throw down to second. Bounces in there, not in time. That's a stolen base for Sam Abrahamson. Pitch was a strike to Hagman, so it's 1 ball and 2 strikes, but now you got that runner in scoring position. Logan steps out of the box, regroups, steps back in. Alex Johnson checking in. Looks at the runner. Not really doing much out there at second base. Here comes the 1-2 to Hagman. Breaking ball. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Shortstop, number 8, Jace Matazinski. So 2 away now for Matazinski. Sam Abrahamson at second base. Big at bat right now. Here's the first pitch. Outside for a ball. Abrahamson about almost halfway down to third base.
Getting a
his
good
lead
secondary lead, yeah.
He's going to score. He wants to score on anything that's hit. 1 ball, no strikes to Matazinski. Johnson checks the runner. Here comes 1-0. Popped up. Foul territory. The catcher under it and makes the catch in foul territory. Retires aside for Hudson. He'll leave another runner in scoring position. No runs, though. After 5, Eau Claire 1, Hudson 0.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
One of my favorites in town. Yep, it's the Willow River and Carbonis located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis just north of town.
Third baseman, number 5, Ryan Reisman.
There goes my pen again, Jeff.
What are you blaming me for? I don't control the wind.
Well, come on. You know, you could have caught that with your foot.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't.
There you go.
There you go,
Thank
pal.
you. Saved an old man from bending over.
Ryan Reisman leading off for Eau Claire. First pitch from Mark Sousa is outside for ball 1. We're in the top of the 6th here. 1 run is all that's been scored here this game, way back in the top of the 1st. Next offering is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, it's been a really good pitcher's duel. Both offenses struggling a little bit.
Next pitch from Sousa. Just misses for ball 2. Sousa at 89 pitches here. 100 is the limit. Check swing, but it's called a strike anyway for strike 2. Sousa struck out the side. He gave up a leadoff hit in the 5th and then struck out the side after that. 7 strikeouts on the day. Make that 8 as Reisman swings and misses at strike 3. First baseman at number 8, Abbott Jepson.
Well, Sousa's certainly doing his job on the mound tonight. Like you said, now up to 8 strikeouts, kind of in a little bit of a groove these last couple of innings. Sure he wants to stay in there as long as the count will let him.
First pitch to Abbott Jepson inside for ball 1. Next offering. That one's in there. Took a little off that one for strike 1. Here comes the 1-1.
Ooh, boy.
Just
Missed
missed.
by much.
Hagman held that up for just an extra second
Yeah.
or two. Let the umpire think about what he did right there. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yep.
That was a ball, sorry. 3 balls and 1 strike. I thought maybe you could say. I was waiting for you to tell me.
Who's the expert here?
Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Jepson's aboard. 1 away. That's going to bring up Aaron Smith. Catcher, number 7, Aaron Smith.
So again, this could be a little small ball time if you're the old Aves getting late in the game here. Getting one more run would certainly make them feel better.
Smith did try to sacrifice last at bat, and he ended up popping out to Hagman. First pitch to him is a ball. Time is called. And we'll regroup here. Sousa now ready. Checks the run at first, being held on by Bullis. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 from Sousa. Outside, ball 2. Hagman now is going to pop out, head out to the mound, have a little chat here with Sousa.
Yep, just trying to calm him down a little bit. Mark must be up to pushing 90 pitches now.
99.
Okay. There we go.
So 100 is the limit. You cannot start a new batter after 100. So he's got, well, this probably is going to be his last batter. Next offering is outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. After striking out 4 in a row, Mark's having some problems finding the strike zone here. Here comes a 3-1 in there for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away.
A lot of noise from that old Abe dugout right now.
Time is called. I think Eau Claire's feeling pretty good right now with the 1-0. I mean, it's not a safe lead, but you have a lead against Hudson in the 6th inning.
Yeah,
I'd say
that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Got some energy going.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 away now.
Good way to end your run.
Coach Blagan coming in now. We'll see where he decides to go. I don't see anybody coming out from the dugout, so.
Well, he's at his limit, so looks like we got
Nolan Meyer, number 19, coming in.
All right, so we're going to have a pitching change here. Nolan Meyer's going to come in, take a couple warm-up pitches. Mark gets a round of applause from the Hudson faithful. 6 2/3 innings, just 1 run, 9 strikeouts.
Yep, he got that last strikeout. So, yeah, good outing from Mark Sousa. Again, needs a little offensive help here to get the Raiders back into this game.
He is responsible for the runner at first. That is Abbott Jepson. He walked. Three walks for Sousa on the day. So let's go way back to the first inning when Eau Claire scored their only run. That was the leadoff hitter, Ben Strayer, led off with a walk.
Yep.
I'm looking at my notes here. He somehow ended up at third. I don't remember how he ended up at third.
Well, we had a strikeout with Gunlock.
Yep.
And then
there's a fielder's
Krushke singled.
Yep.
And then that was that play where the Raiders tried to turn a double play.
That's right.
And when that didn't happen, the runner advanced.
The runner advanced to third. And then it was the stolen base. Ian Bauer stole second. And then that's when Strayer came in to score on the stolen base.
Yes, that's
so
right.
That's your lone run
You're
of the
right.
game.
That was the play. So attempted to try to get that run or that. And early in the game, I mean, you're going to take that chance. You're going to not necessarily want to give up that base.
Now pitching for Hudson, number 19, Nolan Meyer. At the plate, second baseman, number 1, Nolan Sweeney. So let's regroup here. Top of the 6th, Eau Claire leading 1-0. 2 away here. Nolan Meyer against Nolan Sweeney. First pitch is in there. First strike.
First time I've seen Nolan Meyer, just a sophomore. Looks like he's got some pretty good velocity. Looks good out there. Another one, a little
Next
low.
pitch just missed for ball 1. Meyer gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Grounder to third, backhanded by Swanson. Throws over to first,
play.
big stretch. They got him. 3 outs here. They leave a runner. Don't score. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Eau Claire 1, Hudson nothing.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Chisago City, and Hudson. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
Leading off for the Raiders, center fielder number 10, Sam Manchester. Well, Hudson running out of innings here. Bottom of 6, down 1-0. Manchester is going to lead off here. 0 for 2 today, a pair of groundouts to the first baseman.
And we're close to seeing a pitching change, too, from the old Daves. Their pitcher up to 91 pitches.
91 pitches for Alex Johnson. Been very effective today at shutting down this Hudson lineup.
Dugout on the fence, making some noise for Sam.
Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 offering. Fouled back off the backstop right above us for strike 2.
At least I didn't hit my cameras this time.
That one wasn't going to hit you. That was up about 30 feet.
Manchester in the hole, 0-2. Johnson checking in with his catcher. Now he's ready. Here comes the 0-2 offering. Outside for ball 1. Hudson probably going to try to work the count a little bit, get Alex Johnson out of this game.
He's pitched well. Really kept the Raider offense off balance. Never really got into too much trouble.
Here's the 1-2. That's low for ball 2. Again, someone warming up for Eau Claire. Thought maybe number 12, but again, that's a long way away from my eyes to see.
We'll know soon enough, Seth.
I'm just impatient, sorry. 2-2 offering is outside for ball 3. Sam Manchester has worked the count full here. I don't believe Hudson has had their leadoff man on the whole game.
No, they have not. I think a couple times with one out, but
here comes the payoff pitch to Manchester. Popped up foul
Jammed him.
territory. First baseman has it, makes the play in foul territory. First baseman, number 13, Spencer Bolus. Well, that's 3 outs to the first baseman today for Sam. So Alex Johnson at 97 pitches now as Spencer Bolus steps in. Did single back in the 4th inning. Was stranded at 3rd, though. Breaking ball outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, ball 2. This is going to be pitch 100 here, so this will be the last at bat, or last batter for Alex Johnson. The 2-0 offering. Catches that corner for strike 1. Next pitch outside. Bolus ahead, 3-1. Here's the windup and the pitch from Johnson. Swung on to the second baseman, ground ball over to first for the out. Bolus is retired.
Yeah, as I said, Johnson's just pitched a really good game. Not giving up a lot of walks,
Third
not a lot of
baseman,
hard hit balls.
Number 11, Brady Swanson.
Gonna have a pitching change first.
So Swanson will wait the next pitcher here. So just like Sousa, Alex Johnson goes 6 2/3 innings. Very effective innings. No runs. 7 strikeouts for Alex Johnson.
Getting a good round of applause, too, from the old Abe family that made the trip. Couldn't ask for anything more from Johnson today.
Want to limit this Hudson lineup to just 4 hits, no runs. I don't think the weather really, weather probably had a play in it, but
I think so. The other thing I think is, they just lost a couple games over the weekend. And baseball, like other sports, you can get hot, you can get cold, and it's one of those things that takes a little bit to shake out of it. Tonight, I think in fairness, Hudson's offense a little flat. Maybe, and then that's not to take anything away from Johnson. I think he pitched a great game. He didn't give up a lot of walks, didn't give up a lot of base runners, but not a lot of hard hit balls. I mean, Abrahamson had that one nice triple, a couple other decent shots, but other than that, really not a whole lot.
And he worked his way out of trouble, too. There's twice that Hudson had runners at third base, and he was able to get out of that inning. So we're going to see a new pitcher here for the Old A's. This is going to be number 12, Ethan. I'm going to practice saying Palachek.
I think that's right.
Because I'm going to get on the microphone here in just a minute and probably just totally butcher this one.
It could be Palachek or Palasek.
I think it's Palachek, if I can read my chicken scratch. I checked with one of the players before the game to get the pronunciations.
I used to announce some softball games, and boy, if you got the name wrong, they'd snap their neck back at you right away when they were getting up to the plate to say, "That's not my name."
I think it's just as much for the parents as it is the players, too.
I'd last about 5 seconds doing that. This is Matthew Lillard. It's Illard, sorry. Matthew Rip Van Winkle.
Now pitching for Eau Claire, number 12, Ethan Palachek. Did I get it?
You're good. He didn't even look at you. Looked over the Hudson dugout.
All right, Brady Swanson at the plate. 2 away here, bottom of the 6th. First pitch in there for a strike at the knees.
Palachuk's got some flow going, too.
Here comes the 0-1 outside. Ball one. Eau Claire still with the guy in the bullpen. We'll either see Palachuk finish the game or one more come in the 7th inning. Next offering to Swanson is a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fires and deals. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder's under it. Takes a couple steps back. Makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 6 here in Hudson. It's Eau Claire 1, Hudson nothing.
Door Drill and Scow has been fighting for the rights of the injured since 1883. Our lawyers are local. We live and work here, and we believe in giving back to the communities we serve. From the courtroom to the community, Door Drill and Scow is proud to serve northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years.
Thermostat wars at your house. Who wins?
I do. Nobody touches it.
All right, I'm going to ask a personal question, and this isn't off our question sheet. What do you like to have the temp at when you're home in the winter, and what do you like to have it at when you're at home in the summer?
Same, 72 degrees.
72. All right, I like that. I'm in a similar category. 71 sometimes on both, I think. So we're a degree off.
Every now and then
I like that.
it get pushed to 73, maybe in the wintertime if the people have a chill. But other than that, 72.
Top of the order for the Old Abes here in the top of the 7th. They lead 1-0. One lone run coming way back in the top of the 1st. Nolan Meyer on the mound for the Raiders. That pitch is in there for strike 1.
Another good pitch.
Yeah. Meyer ahead 0-2. So top of the order for the Old Abes, Strayer, Gunlock, and Krushke, 1, 2, 3. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 7th, we'll have Ani, Sousa, and Reckon due up for the Raiders. Ground ball through the left side and the left field for a leadoff single for Ben Strayer. Left fielder number 2, Aaron Gundlach.
Well, this again could be a small ball situation for the Old Abes. Again, just trying to get that extra insurance run. Got the top of their lineup here. Decent speed at first.
Squares around, jams him on that bunt, and he bunts it foul up the first base side. Yeah, one insurance run is going to be huge for Eau Claire right now. A 2-run game in the last inning is very different than a 2-run game in the second inning.
Exactly, yep.
Squares around again, pulls it back. 1-1 on the left fielder, Aaron Gundlach. Pair of singles today. Bunts it
There
out
it
in front
is.
of the
There
plate.
it is.
Hagman has it. He's going to throw to first. That's his only play. Almost pulled his foot off the base there.
Almost, yeah. Just didn't get a clear lane to throw that ball, but good stretch by Abrahamson. But he did his job, Gunlock.
Right fielder number 9, Caden Krushke. So Strayer down to second. Gunlock out on the sacrifice. Looked like Abrahamson coming over to cover first on that one. So 2-4 if you're scoring at home. Strayer at second. Caden Krushke up to the plate here. 1 away, runner at second. First pitch is outside for a ball.
Yeah, this last inning really couldn't have played out much better for the Old Abes to start. They get the leadoff single, get a nice bunt from their number 2 man. Brings up the 3-4 hitters.
Here comes the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Meyer gets the sign out of the stretch. Here comes the 2-0. That one's in there for strike 1.
I mentioned the old Abe's record when we started. They are below 500, but again, good baseball over in that Eau Claire area. These guys know how to play.
The 2-1 up the third base line. Swanson has it, fires over to first. Good dig.
Good stretch.
Krushke is retired on the grounder to third. Staying at second has been Strayer, so that's a big out right there.
Bolus with a good stretch there. Had to scoop that up.
Shortstop number 6, Ian Bauer. A good job by Swanson keeping the runner at second base, too.
Yeah, good look back.
So 2 away, Ian Bauer at the plate, runner at second. Pitch is inside. Bauer has to scoop back a little bit. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up.
That's
Swanson
playable.
in foul
Big
territory.
out.
He's calling for it, and he's got
Nice.
it. A big foul out right there.
Meyer did a good job there getting out of that.
Yeah, Eau Claire goes down, leaves the runner at second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Eau Claire 1, Hudson nothing.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, you know, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre and post game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 9, right fielder, Bergen Ani.
You're a natural at that, Aaron.
I felt better, Seth. You know, I didn't want to leave you hanging.
Oh, I appreciate it.
They're going to be like, what happened? He must be getting cold. His voice changed.
Bergen Ani leading off for the Raiders. We're in the bottom of the 7th here. Hudson trailing 1-0. First pitch is in there for a strike.
Wonder how many people are still thinking, wow, Ken sounds different today.
Yeah.
Next pitch bounces away from the catcher for ball 1.
This is one of those games, I mean, certainly a team you expect to beat, and I would guess on Thursday it's going to probably be a little bit different result depending on how this goes, or regardless of how this goes. But this is where you got to dig a little deep as a team. And
fouled off to the right on a play.
You got a chance.
Well, we've seen Hudson come back. I'm going to think back to the game. They were down 10-0 after the first inning.
Marshfield, I think. Yep.
And we've seen another game. They were down a few runs. They came back to win. Next pitch is outside, ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Grounder up the third base line.
That's a fair ball. And going to be a base hit.
That's all it takes right there.
There's your first leadoff runner of the game for the Raiders.
Number 2, Mark Sousa. That's all it takes is just a little bloop. I can't call it a bloop, but just a little
It was
roller.
nice. It was right down the line. Third baseman actually did a good job even getting a glove on it, but it's one hit at a time, Seth. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't need to be big. You just.
When, like you said, first leadoff hitter for the Raiders here, coming in the bottom of the 7th. Sousa at the plate, showing bunts, pulls back, takes ball 1. Sousa, great job on the mound today. Trying to help his team here out at the plate. Shows
Nice
bunt. That's
bunt.
a nice
Beauty.
bunt. Pitcher has it. Throws high
there you
over
go.
his head. Here comes Ani. He's going to wave in. Here comes
He's
a
gonna
throw.
score.
There's not going to be a
Sousa
throw.
tripped at second.
Ani all the way from first scores the game-tying run in the bottom of the 7th. Perfectly executed bunt by Sousa. Shortstop threw it way over the head of the first baseman. Or, I'm sorry, that was the pitcher threw it way over his head.
Yeah, and Sousa actually, I think he would have ended
Left
up.
fielder, number 12, number 4, Tyler Bolio.
I'm going to see here what Coach Blagan, I was wondering if he might want to
Thank you.
substitute a different runner for Sousa because Mark took quite a trip over second base when he was trying to round it.
And I don't think anybody really knew what happened there. Everyone was watching home plate.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I see Sousa on the ground about 20 feet from second base.
Yeah.
So let's regroup here. Tie game, bottom of 7th, pitch hitter Tyler Bolio at the plate. Sousa at second. He represents the go-ahead game-winning run. Here comes the first pitch. Low, ball 1. So let's update the scorebook here. Bergen Ani scores. Sousa at second. We'll figure that out later. Tyler Bolio at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Here comes the 1-0.
Little high.
2 balls and no strikes. It's Ethan Palachek. See, I had it
Yes,
last
you had
time.
it. You had it. Well, and going back to the Sousa bunt, it was great. It was placed in a perfect spot. Little push bunt. There you go.
That ball gets away from the catcher. Down to third base goes Sousa. That is the winning run, 90 feet away for Hudson. So we've had a big turn of events here in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody out. Sousa at third. Tyler Bolio at the plate. Top of the order looming on deck for the Raiders.
3-0.
Here comes a 3-0. Bolio taking all the way on that one. We got the infield in for the old Abes, trying to cut that runner down.
And that grass does slow it down. So something right side slow roller.
3-1 is outside. Ball 4. Down to first goes Bolio. That's going to bring up top of the order. Second baseman, number 5, Sam Abrahamson.
No outs, so a lot of options here.
A lot of opportunities, and you know what? I don't think Coach Blagan gets cute here. Don't worry about that runner at first, especially with one of your better hitters up to the plate. What we saw in that first inning where they tried to do a little double steal, the old Abes, doesn't make sense in this situation.
Sousa at third. He represents the game-winning run.
And they're going to just give up the base there anyway. So,
Yep. So Bolio goes down to second. Not sure what the count is. I missed the pitch there.
1-0.
1-0 is the count. Thank you, Aaron.
All right.
1 ball, no strikes. Sam Abrahamson tripled back in the third. Did reach on an error in the 5th. Ooh, next pitch. Just catches that corner for strike 1.
Sam's a cool customer up there. He's going to get it when he likes. He's going to get his pitch. Just be patient.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes.
Ooh, good curveball.
That was a nice curveball. I don't know if Sam was expecting that one. Sun starts to peek back out here. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Tie game. The count is 1-2 on Sam Abrahamson. Here it comes. Low. Ball 2. Logan Hagman on deck for Hudson. Infield is playing in about one step onto the grass. Sousa lingers at third. Here comes a 2-2. Ground ball
There you go.
off
That's
of the
your
second
score.
baseman.
Oh,
Now they got him hung up
Get
at
back. Got to
third.
get that runner back. Get up.
They throw it away
Hit
off
Coach
of
Blagan. Oh, my goodness. Everybody stay put. Stay put.
So what just happened?
Do you have...
Okay, so Sousa got a late break on the ball, but once he started to go down the baseline, it was easy that he was going to get picked off. Runner at second was already almost down to third, so that's where you had both those guys kind of triangular around
Catcher,
third base.
number 3, Logan Hagman.
So then what happened is the old Abes tried to throw it over to third to get Sousa, and it went past the third baseman, hit Coach Blagan in the leg. And the play just kind of, everybody was able to get back to their bases. So
I think you recapped
check
it
your replay, folks.
very nicely. All right.
It probably was a scoreable play if Sousa would have got a little bit better jump, because you could see it was kind of going to the right of the second baseman, who had to go to his knees to get it.
It kicked off his glove, it looked like.
Yeah.
And I don't think Sousa was anticipating that.
Right.
I mean, that is my assumption there. But I think Bolio, well, like you said, he was halfway to third. He was almost on third base.
To third base, and that was because then when the chaos ensued, the problem is you had two runners that were too close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
The old Abes didn't even know how they wanted to play it, but they made the smart move to get Sousa back to third.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, here we are. Bases loaded, nobody out. Logan Hagman up at the plate. Infield will remain in. Now you have the Forts in play low. I'm just trying to hit something over their head. Let it bloop. The right fielder is way in, and left fielder, all the outfielders are in. First pitch to Hagman, just outside for ball 1.
Well, and now there's a force at any base. So if that ball, like the last one, is hitting the infield, everybody's got to crash.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get to your base.
When you got to watch with how shallow the outfielders are too, you got to be hustling too. Even a little hit to the outfield, line drive,
if that's
way out
fair,
left
that's
field.
gone,
That ball
folks.
is out of here. That is a walk-off grand slam for Logan Hagman. This game is over.
Wow.
Oh, my.
The only question on that ball was it going to stay fair? It was well hit down to the batting cages there out in left field, cleared the pine trees. As soon as it went off the bat, I said, that's gone, but I wasn't sure if it was going to stay inside the foul pole, but it sure did.
Boy. Final score here from Grandview Park. Hudson 5, Eau Claire 1. 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th, capped off by that grand slam by Logan Hagman down the left field line. Aaron, I'm glad you were here because I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it was probably within 10 feet. Looked like it was going to be tighter down that line. And I checked the umpire. He was on the line too, so it was the right call. But wow, what an ending.
Boy. What do we talk about? We've seen some great comebacks here at Grandview Park. This is going to be on top of the list here.
For sure. And you know what? Again, as flat as the offense was all game, in fact, I don't know what our final count. We have 6 unofficial hits, none bigger than that last one. But it just kind of gives you that belief that you can come back even when you're flat. And hats off to the old Abes, especially. I thought Johnson did a great job pitching tonight. But opportunities happen. First leadoff runner for the Raiders got on in the 7th. The bunt had an error, so then there was a little chaos. I mean, two errors really for the old Abes in that last inning.
Yeah.
Kept Hudson alive. They couldn't get an out, and so 5 runs with no outs. And
I'm still trying to come
one
up with
hit,
words.
2 hits.
I'm trying to come up. Well, I don't know how to score that one with Sam.
I would probably call that an error.
Okay.
So
really,
either way, I mean, I think we had
2 hits.
2 hits.
Yeah, because Bergen led off.
Yes,
with the single.
Bergen, and then Hagman
and then
with the
grand
home run.
slam.
So
yeah, 2 hits.
well, exciting. And now the sun comes out, of course.
Perfect. And now I'm nice and toasty and warm.
Right.
Put the sunglasses on.
I'm going to borrow a phrase here, gentlemen. What a beaut.
What a beaut. Yep. And we always wrap these up. We have our player of the game, our Jonesy's player of the game. I think it's pretty obvious tonight. We're going to give the Jonesy's player of the game to Logan Hagman, getting us home, getting us out of the cold, that grand slam, exciting finish to this game. Logan Hagman is your Jonesy's player of the game.
Very well said.
Seth, Jeff, thank you very much. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping for
I agree.
warmer weather the next time I see you.
Next time around, hopefully, when are you guys going to be back streaming?
We have a softball game next week, and we're back for baseball at the end or the next week.
Okay.
We'll have another late season game. That's the other thing just to mention about this Raider team is non-conference games are kind of out now. I think they only have one left. That's Superior. Other than that, it's conference games from here on out, double headers, meaning they play Tuesday, Thursday. This is the time to get amped up. This is the time you're in command in the conference. You're still going to be more than likely the number 1 seed in this section. So nice to see them come back from a couple losses this weekend and get a big win at home.
Yeah, especially, I mean, a big win and a big walk-off win, come from behind victory after 2 tough losses. Morale maybe in the mind, you're kind of thinking 2 big losses against top-ranked teams, obviously,
Yes.
but to be down to a team, and no disrespect to Eau Claire, but not one of the top teams in the league.
No.
So to be down 1-0 like that, but you know what? I don't think they ever had a doubt in their mind that they were going to win this game.
Yep.
They played the game all the way through.
Yep. I think you're right. Well, gentlemen, it's been fun. Until next time, for Seth, Jeff, and Aaron, Raider Streaming, we'll see you next time.
And even that's all, folks.